for joining me for another IT Wire and Alex on Tech video. Today I have with me Renee Hindmarsh, the Executive Director of ATN, the Australian Technology Network of Universities. Welcome to the program.
Thanks very much, Alex.
So, tell us a little bit about the ATN. Let's start with that.
Great. So we are the peak body for 5 large Australian universities, obviously all with the technology focus.
Sure.
And our universities are based in each mainland state. They're all young. They're all about 25 years old, and they are all really innovative. They're really keen to promote links with industry, and students are at the heart of everything we do.
Sure. Now, the ATN has been involved with Huawei Seeds for the Future program now for its 3rd year.
Yes.
So, what has it been like in this time for the students, the universities, and has the program evolved over the past 3 years?
Well, actually, it's been really lovely to see it evolve. When we first started in 2015, it was the first time that Huawei had partnered with a consortium of universities, and it was also the first time that ATN as a consortium had partnered with a corporate partner with us as the single point of contact.
Sure.
And so we had 10 students in that first intake, 2 from each of the ATNs,
Yep.
and yeah, it was great. And we had a researcher delegation that went across at the same time as well, which I was lucky enough to accompany them, and it was great. It was a really good entree into what Huawei is all about, and yeah, from there we've seen it grow, and obviously now we've partnered with the New Colombo plan. We've seen more than 20 students this year, and it's really evolved not just in numbers but also in the depth of the program. There's an extra week. There's also a Sydney experience as well, so students are able to go and experience Huawei as a company and to learn some of the skills in Australia as well before they do the China experience.
Sure. No, well, I can see it because I was here last year, and normally today's the day that it's finishing up, but there's an extra week for the students this year, which is a really great opportunity for them, and continues that cultural immersion as well.
Yeah.
So obviously the universities and the ATN and Huawei have worked more closely. So what feedback have you had from the students and from the teachers, especially after the students have returned?
Oh, look, it's been overwhelmingly positive. I think, so you can hear about things, but until you actually experience them firsthand, you don't necessarily appreciate the scale and just the pace of change. And, it's very exciting to be here in Shenzhen on the campus and to see what's happening.
Yeah, well, it's certainly all happening here. And can you share any stories from students who've had successes or have just had great experiences that that you've heard about after they've come back?
No, it's been great to see that they've actually really embraced not just the experience here in the 2 weeks, but it's actually led them to really want to pursue knowledge about China more deeply, and so they some of them have come back to study at BCU to learn the language, and they've really embraced China and all that it has to offer. So it's really great to know that we've actually been part of that conversation.
Absolutely. And how do you think the ATN and the unis and Huawei will improve the program for next year?
Well, it's a bigger intake for a start, and I guess we want to hear from the students, what works for them and what have been the best bits, and to make sure that we keep those in, and if there's any areas for improvement, then obviously we're open to that. But I think this is the first year with the New Colombo plan, and it's such a great opportunity to get that broader experience.
And so when do nominations open next year?
Mid-year. I don't have the exact date yet, but I would encourage all of your students that are watching this to actually pay attention to what their lecturers are saying, or if you have someone from the program coming to spruik it in the lecture, then I would definitely encourage you to keep an eye out.
Now, I always like to ask about the future. How do you see the future of the ATN network in the universities, the future of learning and education, and the future of your participation with groups like Huawei and China?
Yeah, I'm really optimistic about the future. I think, we will see really rapid change, but I think we'll also start to see an even greater focus on things like employability and what skills people are going to need to cope with the changing nature of work. And so I think, we're really starting to see the universities adapt to this changing environment and to make sure that our students are as best equipped as they can be.
Now, I always like to ask a second last question to all my interview subjects, and that's simply to ask what's the best piece of advice that you've received over the years to help you get where you are today?
To make the most of opportunities, to say yes. Even when it may not necessarily be something that is in your comfort zone, or it might seem like a sideways step. It's amazing where life can take you if you keep an open mind and just say yes to opportunity.
So what's your final message, not only to ITY viewers and readers, but to this large panoply of people I'm about to state, the future student participants, partner universities, teachers, to Huawei and to the Australian and Chinese governments?
This is such a great program, and if you have any opportunity to be involved with it in any way, do so. Just say yes.
Renee, thank you very much for your time. Best of luck for the future and best of luck for 2018.
Thank you very much, Alex.
Thank you.